Ladies and gentlemen, I have muted my Skype, but we are live on DRW Radio episode 99, and on the Skype call, Chris DeLeon is bitching and complaining about how he owns most shares of HOPW now, and how he doesn't want the merge to happen. I'm going to chime you in here, and I'm going to let you listen live, so...
Yeah, that's right, I do own stock in HOPW, but what happened was VTech gave you the rights to HOPW. He didn't give you stock, he just gave you the name. He allowed you to have the name. He allowed you and Zach to have the name HOPW. You don't own shit. You don't own anything. I mean, literally, me and Jim Foster own stock. So what I'm going to do right now is, right here, since you've got me live and you want to call me out, I'm gonna do it right now, right here on. I'm gonna call it HOPW Radio. How about that? Just get under your fucking skin. I own the majority of stock in HOPW, and I don't want the merge to happen because all you're gonna do is what I knew you were gonna do. You're gonna do a fucking power play and take everything over because VTech trusted you to take over HOPW and to run it, and he trusted you to work with Zach. And you left Zach out in the cold, and Zach is now over there doing his EWC thing, and good for him. Good kid, great kid. You know, he's got a division. He wants to do his own thing. And yeah, you've done your own thing. DRW is probably one of the biggest bets out there right now, and I got no qualms about that. But what I do have a qualm about is the fact that you don't own anything. You own HOPW, the name. You don't own the video library. The titles shouldn't even be over in DRW. They should be in HOPW. They should stay HOPW championships, and the unification matches, I'm totally against them because you're shitting on the HOPW legacy is what you're doing, and I shouldn't be surprised because all you want is a spotlight for yourself. So what I'm proposing to you, since you want to have these HOPW titles, unification matches, is let's have these HOPW and DRW unification matches under one condition being as me and Jim Foster own the majority of stocks. These unification matches happen, you allow the unified champions to come over and defend those titles in HOPW as well. Or are you scared of a little bit of competition?
They can defend them in HOPW if they please.
They can. It's HOPW. I'm the HOPW Universal Champion, and Shady Sean McKenzie is the HOPW Heavyweight Champion. We don't have to be over there. I can yank every HOPW champion from DRW right now because I own stock. They can defend their titles. No, they're going to. So you have a choice. You can either let the merge, not the merge, but the unification. See, you got me so frustrated right now. You can let the unifications happen. We'll let the unifications happen, and we will allow them to be defended in DRW. Because there are belts. The majority of the belts on the line are ours, not yours.
I tell you what. I'll let this happen, and I'll let it go until September. But if I let all this happen, you do me a favor. September 27th. Me and you one-on-one. I'll put DRW on the line. How about you man up and you put HOPW on the line?
Sounds like a deal to me. Sounds like a deal to me, because I can guarantee you Jim Foster 100% will agree with this if he's not listening right now. We can make this happen right now.
So I'll tell you what.
How about this? Since I'm the man that beat Miguel Roderick, how about something else? If I beat you since I'm the last man to be on the ladder with Miguel before he got his briefcase, because I should be the man right now, and because I was the last man to beat Miguel, how about if I beat you, not only do I get DRW, I also get a shot at his title.
If he wins the Elite Championship, no, I'll even do you one better. Win, lose, or draw. You beat me September 27th. Not only do you get to own HOPW fully, get to use all of the HOPW copyright,
and
DRW, but you will get first track at the October pay-per-view for the Elite Championship. And I'll even do you one better. You beat me, I'll hang up the boots. I'll retire. I'll step out of the ring. 6 years, done.
I'll do you one better. If I lose, I'll give you HOPW and I'll hang up the boots.
Winner takes all, September 27th.
That's it. September 27th. Me versus you. Everything on the line. Your career, my career. HOPW, DRW. And if I win, I get a shot at the Elite Championship, whether it's Miguel or anybody else.
Exactly.
You got it, man. You got it.
You won 0 one-on-one, you got him. But I'm telling you what, now you got me backed up against the wall. They don't call me the main event for nothing. Because when you step into the ring with me...
Look, man, quit. All you do is talk. That's all you do is run your mouth. You've never proven anything to me. I know what you are capable of because Jim Foster has got tapes of you. Jim Foster beat you. I trained Jim Foster. If Jim Foster can beat you, and I trained Jim Foster, don't you think I can beat you? What do you think, that your 88 world titles impressed me? Do you think that means something to me?
They should.
They don't. How many of those titles are actually relevant? How many of those companies are still around? Name one.
CCWA.
Never heard of it.
HCWL.
Never heard of it.
EWC.
Yes, I've heard of that one.
Exactly.
That one out of 88.
1 out of 88. DRW.
Okay, 2.
MWA.
Never heard of it.
Okay. So maybe you haven't heard of most of these feds. But...
Are any of them still in business?
Yes, a lot of them.
And how many times have you lost a title? Do you know what defeat is like?
I know what defeat is. I have felt defeat.
You're gonna know what defeat is on September 27th.
But my question is, DeLeon, you talk about being an icon, you talk about being a legend, you talk about being a veteran in this business. How are you gonna feel when the guy that's been carrying the DRW flag for 2 years shines it up real nice? Turns it sideways.
You carry the flag because you own the place. That's bragging rights. Wow.
You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
I'm so impressed. I've been carrying the flag of my own company for 2 years. I'm supposed to be impressed by that? Really? That's supposed to impress me?
Yeah.
You expect me to be impressed with your accolades, Mr. 6-year veteran? Man, I've been doing this since 2002. I've seen guys like you come and go. The only difference is that most guys, actually 95% of the guys, aren't man enough to at least step in the ring and put it all on the line, which I'll give you that. You're willing to put it all on the line. But it's all going to be...
And I'll shoot from the hip for a moment. I won't retire mid-build. I'll go to the match.
What is that supposed to be?
All these veterans, all these legends out here talking about how they've done it all. They've done it all. They get booked in a big match, and then they retire before the match ever takes place. And they take their ball, and they go home. The thing is, when you come into this business, you try to get over with the crowd and you tell them that this is home. You don't decide a couple of years later that it's time to really go home, because this is home. This is what I've been doing for 6 years, and I'm not going to let you come in here to the house that I helped build and hang up a fancy chandelier. No. I'll tear that sumbitch down and shove it down your throat.
You have no idea the pile of shit that you have stepped in, sir. You have no idea what's going to happen to you on September 27th. You have no idea what it's going to be like to look out at that DRW crowd for the absolute last time and look at them and know that you are just beat by the best. And you know what? When it's all said and done, and I own DRW, HOPW, and I got a shot at the elite title, and I retired you, I'm going to be man enough to walk over there and shake your hand, and I might even let you have a job with me. Because I'm a nice guy.
I have beaten and retired the very best.
No, you haven't.
2 years ago.
You haven't beaten and retired me.
2 years ago, the same shit happened with Adam Rush.
I'm not Adam Rush.
I beat him, I retired him, and he's gone. Nobody's heard from him since.
I'm not Adam Rush.
No, you're right. Adam Rush was better than you. I apologize.
I just heard of Adam Rush a month ago. Adam Rush means nothing to me. Adam Rush never stepped in the ring with me, so that tells me Adam Rush means nothing. Adam Rush has done nothing. Adam Rush has never stepped in the ring with me. I give Torrance Bank more credit than I give Adam Rush, because at least Torrance Bank stepped in the ring with me. Adam Rush, I don't even know who that is. For all I know, Adam Rush could be a figment of your imagination.
September 27th.
That's right.
I hope you show up.
I will be there.
I hope you show up at Battle Clash in Atlanta, my hometown, my backyard. I hope you show up. I hope Jim Foster's there, the new commissioner. I hope he's there, and I hope he realizes whose name is on his paycheck every week. I hope he knows.
Well, right now it's you.
Yeah, right now it is me. And September 27th.
And right now you're signing some of my checks, which I really appreciate. I love DRW. I love working for DRW. And for a while I liked you, but your ego has gotten the best of you, kiddo. I mean, you really think that you're hot shit. You're not. You're not. You're not as hot a commodity as you think you are, kiddo. You got promise. And here in maybe 3 or 4 years, you might be bigger than me. But you're not. You'll never be me. Miguel Roderick will exceed you and exceed me before you even become close to what I am.
Miguel Roderick couldn't hold my jock strap.
More promise than you do, and I'm just shooting from the hip, buddy.
Miguel Roderick couldn't hold my jock strap.
He probably wouldn't want to. Who wants to hold someone's jock strap? Seriously. I mean, if I walked up to somebody and said, hey, you can't hold my jock strap, I would want them to look at me and go, I don't want to hold your jock strap. Let's be honest here. I don't want to hold your jock strap. Miguel doesn't want to hold your jock strap. So let's get honest here. September 18th, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you.
Look at you. Now you're fucking up the date, September 18th. It's September 27th, you old man. You all-timers having piece of trash. I tell you what. All those concussions you've had in your career, all those crazy bumps, all the wrist tape you've had to put on, they must have done something to your brain. You must have messed your brain up, and now you can't even remember dates. I bet you're gonna be sitting in an empty arena September 18th And I bet you're going to be like, oh, where's Chris Zero? You're going to go on social media. Oh, look, Chris Zero no-showed. Then September 27th, I'm going to sell out the Georgia Dome. I'm going to walk down that ramp, enter the ring.
The Georgia Dome's going to be sold out because I'm going to be there.
And I'm going to sit in the middle of that ring, and I'm going to listen to the fans shit on you.
I'm going to split you wide open. You know what? Since you want to go there, you want to talk about all the concussions that I've had, all the wrist tapes that I've had to do. Let's make this an no-holds-barred match. Let's make this no disqualifications. Let's make this, just put it all on the line, pal. Let's put it all on the line. Weapons, bring the weapons. Bring
the match, you're right. The match needs to be pure. You're right. No holds barred.
I'm going to split you wide open, kid. I'm going to split you wide open. I'm going to retire your fucking ass, and it's going to be over with.
You're on. September 27th.
That's right. Georgia Dome.
Chris Zero. Chris DeLeon. I tell you what, DeLeon. I'm an 88-time world champion. I've sold out arenas all over the world, and I'm going to rip your throat out.
I've sold out those arenas before you even were born, kid. When you were sitting there and watching tape and wishing you were me and reading the dirt sheets.
Hold on.
I was selling out those arenas.
I want you to listen. I want you to listen very closely. And I'm going to say something that you need to hear. Your time is up. Step aside or get put aside. It is our time. Now it is time for the next generation.
You know what? Since you want to talk so much smack, I just remembered something. You know what? Maybe the concussions have had a lot to do with my brain. You turned on me. I trusted you. You and I were brothers. You were a member of the faction. You turned on me.
You know what? You know what?
What we did? Remember what we did to Josh Collins?
You know what? That actually brings up a good point. Hold on. Hold on.
Remember what we did to Josh Collins?
I remember what we did to that nobody. Calm down. Hold on. You want to talk about the faction? Let's put something up that means so much to you. When I beat you September 27th, you give me the rights and everything and leadership of the faction. And you step away forever. You go back underneath that rock that I found you from.
Oh, you found me under a rock. Please enlighten the listeners of the rock you found me under.
It was called HOPW, and nothing hot was happening with you, pal. I saved you from bankruptcy. Remember when you came to me and you said, man, I'm low on cash, an old veteran like me they need money. They need to be able to survive.
Now you're gonna shoot. You're gonna break kayfabe on radio now.
So then I drawed up your contract, and I gave you a fat money contract.
The fact that okay. So now you're gonna tell everybody about my paychecks. Yeah. I make more than anybody in DRW right now, even the champs. I'm the highest paid guy in DRW because, as you admitted last time we talked on DRW, whatever fucking number it was, 98. I'm the reason that there's asses in seats in DRW. Every 18 inches there's an ass because of me. And that's your word. It's not mine. I put asses in the seats. And you know it. So I'll tell you what. Since you want to fucking shoot from the hip, how about this? I'll put the faction on the line. If you beat me, you got it, pal. You'll be the new leader of the faction.
Good. Because when I beat you, I'm gonna get you in the retirement home right next to VTech. And hopefully you guys can sit there and swap Punisher comic books and talk about your once great careers, because we all know that most of your best times are behind you now. So
Alright, kid. Alright. Got it. What is it? Georgia Dome.
September
27th. Right?
Yeah.
Okay?
The Alzheimer's hasn't killed you yet.
Alright. Anything goes. Right?
Anything goes. No holds barred.
DRW on the line.
Everything's on the line.
The faction, stock, careers in the faction.
Biggest match in history.
All right.
Can you handle the heat?
I'm not doing this anymore. I'll see you September 27th.
That's right. Run away, old man.
I'm not running away. I'm not talking about this anymore. Because now I'm going to do what the old man does. Okay? There's a thing called VHS tapes. I have plenty of them. Okay? I'm going to go and I'm going to watch tapes of you. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to train. And I'm going to find out your every single move. And I'm going to train and I'm going to watch you. And I'm going to keep training and I'm going to watch you. And I'm just teach you. That way on September 27th when I beat you. And not only that, I want to put it out there. Every member of the faction, I want you to watch Chris Zero's back up to the night of September 27th. Do not let him get jumped. Do not let anybody cross him. Remember, he's faction. Watch his back. Don't let anything happen to him because I don't want you to have any excuses. Okay? So I want them to watch your back.
You know what, DeLeon? I respect that. And as much as I respect that, I also want to tell you, stay healthy.
Thank you.
Stay healthy because September 28th, the night after Battle Clash, when I own everything, I don't want to hear any excuses.
You got it, man.
I don't want to hear any reasons why. Oh,
and you know
he beat me because of this.
You know what? I'll watch your back to you.
I hope your shoulder is 100% by then.
I'll make sure that nobody messes with you. I'll watch your back too.
You're on.
We both want each other healthy. I'll watch your back. I'll have the faction watch your back. The faction will be watching my back. You don't have to watch my back, but I'm going to make sure that when September 27th comes and I beat you, there's absolutely no excuses.
You're on. Now I'm gonna end the call right here, and I'm gonna say goodbye to the DRW Radio. All right, guys, I hung up on Chris DeLeon, and I want everybody to know one thing: September 27th. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is dead seriousness. DRW has been my life for 2 years. And after September 27th, it will continue to be my life. We will not let DeLeon break the DRW spirit. You never give up and you continue to fight. Tune in September 27th to Battle Clash when the biggest match in DRW history and HOPW history takes place.